Welcome to the Talk It Out Show. I'm your host, Joanne. We would like to let you know that this show is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to look us up on Facebook or Twitter, go ahead and look us up at Talk It Out Show. And if you email us any of your questions to us, go ahead and email us at talkitoutshow@gmail.com. Now, if you get to physically send any of your questions to us, go ahead and send it to our P.O. Box. That P.O. Box 901043, Portland, Oregon 97290. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification to let you know when we are on. And share. It's the Joe and Lydia pop up show.
Pop it up.
This is where we come in here and pop up on you and help somebody out there. Because, there's a lot of people out there need help. We need to talk it out. What we got going on, Lydia?
Well, this person says they have learned a lot from dating. And one thing that they learned is everybody is uniquely amazing. Mm-hmm. And if you look hard enough. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the question is, every person I've dated, even if I didn't continue the first day, mm-hmm. I've been able to spot something in them that is uniquely amazing. Mm-hmm. Even outside of dating, coworkers, friends, even strangers, I believe everyone has this in them. So that includes you. If you look hard enough at others and yourself, you will be able to see at least one thing that is. All it takes is for one person to see that in you and for you to see it in them. And who knows where that will lead. Recognize your value, cherish it, and make yourself known to the world. It will soon attract someone.
I like that. Cool. That's like her love and live show.
That's what I'm saying. It is amazing.
Affirmation for real.
Yeah.
That is nice. I like that.
I do too. I think it's awesome. I think it's so wonderful.
Yeah, because I have to have that conversation with my kids a lot and stuff like that, because I think people don't really realize that a lot of people, even people that we look at that we would just assume should be liking themselves, or even they may be aesthetically beautiful to our eye or whatever, and we would just think that they would be that way. They don't. A lot of times they don't feel that way about themselves, don't recognize the amazing things about them. And so I think that's a lot of society's problem in general. Yeah. We just do not see the good in us sometimes.
Or in others.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. But the reason why a lot of times we treat people bad too is because we feel so bad about ourselves. That's why so many people are being mistreated, I think, a lot of times. So
yeah.
Like I listen to what Lydia says a lot of times. Sometimes she says even fake it till you make it type thing. But you're just always making sure that you're looking at yourself and just being satisfied with who you are.
Exactly.
Seeing even things that people may look at us as that are flaws, turning it around to as pluses. You know what I'm saying? I could be so frustrated at the roles on me and this and that. But that's the one thing, especially I guess probably being a mom, the kids is always on. You people are like, oh, my butt's too big. Well, the kid's right there on your butt. If they want to hold the fat roll, they want to be on your boobs, they want to be, you know what I'm saying? All the places that normally you would get on your nerves, they are always on. Do you know what I'm saying? It gives them that comfort. You know what I mean? So, but that's for us as women. They may be like, oh my gosh, this is and we don't. Our significant other could just love that about us, that we may thinking is an issue, or we may need to, I don't like what I'm looking like. They may love that part. They may love touching that. Got something to grab on to. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So,
but it's one of those things you got to learn to love yourself, and then after you learn to love yourself, you got to learn to look at other people and help uplift them.
Yeah.
Because we are so built as a society to look at these magazines, movies, models, and all this other stuff that you don't fit in that.
Yeah,
criteria. So it doesn't matter what size you are, what color you are, how tall you are. You're always in the bubble. Like just even being a model, if you're too short, you can be skinny with the perfect body. But if you're too short, you do not qualify to be a model. I mean, so there's so many expectations that tear us down personally. That even when we learn to lift ourselves up, even in the process of learning to lift ourselves up, to look at somebody and look at their positive, they might not look like the way you want to when you're dating. They might not look the way you want them to be as a friend or relationship. But I know, like dating or jobs and stuff like that, people don't look the way you are. But when you look at the inside of somebody, and that's amazing, that's what you want to actually focus on. Not looking at the outer appearance. I hate when somebody goes, "Oh, she gained weight and I'm just not attracted to her anymore." That's just how I feel. Well, then you weren't really in love with her because you wouldn't even notice it. If you were in love with her, you wouldn't even know because her personality is what you went for. But if you only dated her because of her size, if you only dated him because he got a 6 or an 8-pack, then you didn't really date. I mean, that's usually the thing that grabs you to date somebody. But then if you don't say you love them, if they gain weight, now all of a sudden I'm not attracted to him anymore. I just can't help how I feel because now he got a 6-pack beard instead of 6-pack, muscles. And it's like, well, then you weren't in love. You were infatuated. You were in lust. And those are two different things. And so you got to understand that. But like I said, I love that the person was saying, you can look at that everybody has something amazing about them. And so as you work on yourself, always look at somebody's best. Look at them and see what is amazing to you about them. Like, and make that a challenge. Like every time I see somebody, I'm going to find something and tell them that they're amazing in it. Like, you look so amazing in that outfit. Oh, I love the way your hair is. The smile, your eyes, your nose, everything. I just love the way you are. I love your confidence. For some reason, you walk with such good confidence. Those things are wonderful things to always uplift somebody. Because we can look at somebody's flaws like this because we're so busy looking at our own flaws. But I'm a little different though. I look at my flaws and I talk about my flaws all the time. But I can see the positive of other people. And even though I might not need to be around them, I know all the positive things about them. You don't have to be, like she said, she might not even finish the first date because it was just not for her. The person, but she saw the amazing things about that person. So you don't have to be around somebody because you think they're you found some amazing thing about them. You don't have to just be around them. You just have to be able to love and endure and find it within. You can say goodbye. We can't be friends, but you know what? You're an awesome person. You are a giving and loving and kind person, and I appreciate that about you. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do on our next Talk It Out show, is I think I'm going to write up an affirmation. That I, kind of what I tell myself, and then an affirmation of how to uplift somebody else. Find things that you connect with them. So like right now, I mean, I don't want to, I look at everybody. I just want to let that be known. I look at everybody. But if I see a black person working on the street, I'm always going to tell them they're awesome. Because I don't think we get enough kudos and people don't ever acknowledge us, including our employers. So
And our people, we live in a place where we are from, where our culture does not speak to each other very much at all. And I don't know what that's about, but
and we don't like you looking at us.
Don't look at us. Don't nothing. It's just really weird. So whenever I notice that people who are not from here, you can always tell when they're not from here because they'll come talk to you. They'll say, "Hey, how you doing? How your day going?" And that's it's perceived wrong, especially if you're like a male and you're from somewhere else, and they think they're talking to them and you're not. You're just checking on them. You're just trying to see how they're doing. And the women will be like, "Oh, I don't want you." And they're like, "I was just trying to see how you doing. I'm just talking to you. Hey, hi,
I get yelled at when they ask me, "Where you from?" Because I know you ain't from here. And I'll be like, I was born and raised here. Well, where your mama from? Okay, you didn't ask where she was. You said, "Where was I?" I was born and raised here. I can't help it. I don't got the same mentality as these people here.
But it's the one thing. So we have to do better. We have to do better. We have to be better. And like Lydia says, we have to. I've always been that type of person. It's male, female, whatever. If I see, I'm always trying to compliment somebody or things like that. Sometimes now though, I'm just kind of like trying to get what I'm doing and just move on. So I don't even see. Just kind of trying to get my stuff taken care of. But
the problem I think I have more of is people that are around me all the time. I don't compliment them enough. Like I compliment my husband all the same time, but I mean like. You could be over here every day and you could be looking beautiful one day and I might never say that. In my head, I gave you a compliment, but it doesn't come out my mouth. But I'll give strangers compliments more than I give.
And we're like that. We, that saying to give us the roses while we're here, that type of thing. We just kind of have to be more conscious about it because I'm trying to be more conscious about it because of the way the world is and what's going on in the world these days.
Mhm.
We have to appreciate our people that are in our lives and show love as much as we can, because people are leaving so quickly and we don't know. They could be here one day and gone, and we don't know. You know, we have no idea when we are going to go, and if the way things are happening, it just, you know, it's scary. So it's so show love as much as you can. Show much, you know, show the appreciation. Be, you know, a lot of I think one thing that this pandemic has shown me is to just don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, it is. Don't sweat the small stuff, but like even when, and I want to clarify because what she's saying is so true. Even though I might not give them affirmation, I try to tell people I love them and I care about them. And then it gets so a habit of saying it. I be telling people I love them that we're not there yet. I mean, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm the person that I want to hurt, but now I just end conversations. If I talk to you too much, I end conversations that I love you. And I'm like, why did I say that? You know, because I don't mean
because we do love everybody.
I love it, but
not
like
that way they think that.
Yeah, like, and then you're my best friend, or your friend.
Yeah, but you know, like
you're still on the outskirts, but I love you.
Ain't nothing
like I love you guys. I don't know who you are that's watching it. I love you.
We love you. Yeah, we love you. So you know, we love you. And that's one thing I always say. Everybody knows if they know me, if they're on my Facebook or they know, I will just sometimes just randomly say, I love y'all. You know, hey, you know, because we got to check on people. We got to see how everybody's doing. We have to care. You know, we're in a society where a lot of people don't care, and we have to. You know, people are selfish and things like that, and we have to care and be there for each other.
I just thought of something. Sorry, you guys. But we need to use our sister for a mukbang. Use our sister for a mukbang? Her sandwiches.
Oh, wow, yeah. Don't think about that.
That'd
be a good one.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
And we didn't even talk about it when we was on the other ones either. Smacking, that's what it is.
We gotta do our smacking like
it. Yeah, all right, y'all. Well, we just sat there and chatted you up.
See how we can be a part of our conversation?
Yeah.
I'm talking about stuff.
We talking
even in the middle of a conversation, had nothing to do with it.
No.
And see how much our business be thinking, the business be on my mind constantly. That in the middle of this conversation, I thought about we're doing our mukbang. So again, we have another show called Two Diamond Divas. Check it out, and we're gonna be doing mukbangs. We ain't did one yet, but we got I don't think we got one video on it yet. I don't think nobody did the video.
You didn't know?
No.
So we did.
We're gonna have videos up pretty soon, but we did do a video, so we're gonna have that up pretty soon. So everybody. Keep a watch out on that, and we're gonna be doing mukbangs. And apparently, I just found that I should be a good ASMR. So listen to me on mukbang. That'll be my ASMR conclusion.
Yes, I do too. 2 in 1.
No, we just all at once. Just listen.
Listen.
I'll have a microphone somewhere.
Listen and see. Yeah. But yeah, we thank so much for this person because that was great affirmation.
Yes.
And
I loved it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Much
Don't
needed.
forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell button for notifications so you'll know when we pop up. And then don't forget to share. And we appreciate you so much. And again, thank you for watching the Talk It Out Show.